One of the most common questions I get all the time is, how do I start intermittent fasting? Alright guys, keep in mind that this video is for beginners, okay? Someone that is looking to start intermittent fasting, because if you've already been intermittent fasting, then you should already be doing these 4 tips I'm going to be mentioning today. Alright, so as for tip number 1, start with a 12 to 16 hour fast, alright? If you've never fasted before and you're used to having that big breakfast, maybe a snack before lunch, this is going to be a little bit different, okay? But if you're willing to try, my suggestion is start with that 12 hours, okay? Work your body towards that 12 to 16, okay? Because your body needs to adapt to what it's not used to. Okay, so let me give you a quick example of what we're gonna be talking about today. So one of the most common methods of intermittent fasting is the 16-8, meaning that for 16 hours you don't eat. This is your non-feeding window, followed by your 8-hour window, which is where you feast, okay? This is your feeding window. Okay, so let me give you a quick example on how that looks like. So let's say at 8 p.m., right, you finish eating. From 8 p.m. to 8 a.m., you haven't consumed any foods, hoping that you didn't binge eat in the middle of the night, right? All right, so from 8 p.m. to 8 a.m., right there you have 12 hours. You've already completed a full 12-hour fast, right? You're giving your body a full 12 hours to actually digest its food, okay? So now the question is, how do I get from 12 to 16? Well, this actually leads me to tip number 2, okay? Skip breakfast. Yeah, that was real, I said that, right? So I don't necessarily mean skip breakfast. What I'm trying to say is push your first meal later on in the day, okay? Think about the word breakfast, right? It's breaking your fast. So by you having that breakfast so early in the morning, you're actually breaking your fast. So what we're trying to do is push that first meal later on in the day towards around 12 to 1, which is then where it leads you to that 16-hour fast, which is what most people do, okay? And it changes depending on your schedule, okay? Everyone's schedule is different. Some people do a 15-hour fast, some people do a 16, 17, 18-hour fast, depending on their lunch break, when they can eat. So you just have to play around with it. Will you starve? Will you die? No, okay? You'll actually notice that your body will start to function a lot better, right? But you actually have to give it a try to actually know what I'm talking about, okay? So, like I said, pushing that first meal later on, okay? This does not mean you cannot enjoy the foods you love, okay? Those eggs, that oatmeal, some fruit, okay? Whatever it is you eat for breakfast. I actually like breakfast for dinner. It's actually something I do a lot. So, but like I said, you can have that first meal during lunch, maybe midday, or even for dinner. So this is not stopping you or restricting you from eating the foods you love. We're just trying to push that first meal later on in the day so you can get to that 12 to 16 hour fast, okay? All right, so this leads me to tip number 3, which is, what am I gonna be doing for the next couple hours that I have been fasting and I've not been eating any food? All right, so things that you can have are water, tea, coffee. Okay, one thing I love to tell my clients is, when you have water, okay, have a jug of water, a bottle of water, a container, something where you can visually see your water, all right? And as you drink it, when you're running low, go fill it up, come back, drink it, go fill it up. Okay, this way it leads you to some bathroom breaks, right? And also when you go pee, make sure that your pee is clear. Stay away from that yellowish color. Okay, this way we know we're consuming enough water by constantly filling up that water bottle, okay? Tea, if you like tea, make sure to drink some tea. Just make sure you don't add anything in it, all right? And coffee, okay? Like I said, these things don't break your fast, but, okay, here's the but. With coffee, the main topic, you cannot add sugar, Splenda, milk, 50-50. These are things that we cannot add during our fast. Why? Because these things have calories. These things have a caloric response to the body, and they will break your fast, okay? Am I saying that now, if you're gonna start fasting, you have to get rid of your coffee with sugar? No. What I'm saying is, if you've been working really hard for that 12 to 16 hour fast, don't have it during your fasting window if you truly wanna fast, and have it after. Okay, so when you do break your fast with your meal, you can have your coffee with sugar and milk with your meal, but I don't like my coffee with my meal. Then that's fine, have your coffee later on in the day. I'm okay with that, right? I'm not restricting you from having that, but obviously the goal is to start reducing some sugar, okay? But it's a start. All right, so this leads me to tip number 4, which is no snacking between meals. All right, one of the most common things I see all the time is we have our breakfast, we have our snack, we have our lunch, we have our snack, maybe another snack, and we have dinner, and then we have a dessert, or if not it's dessert, it's another snack, right? Right there, you eat it probably 6, 7, 8 times. And guys, what we're trying to do is reduce the amount of times we spike up insulin, okay? Listen, fasting is not about eating less, it's about eating less often, okay? Having a good relationship with food, okay? So when you're fasting for those 12, 16 hours, you haven't consumed any foods in the morning, leaving you with that 8-hour window, most likely reducing the amount of times you have meals, reducing the amount of times you spike up insulin, okay? So when you do break your fast, right, one tip I love to tell everyone is have your snack or dessert with your meal, okay? Don't wait 2-3 hours to then do that again. Why? Because then your body's trying to digest and then you spike up insulin again, and it's a constant going down spike, and we never actually let it digest before spiking again, okay? So no snacking between meals. Try your best to have your snacks with your meals, okay? I love to have my meals and I'll have a dessert or snack at the end of it for my lunch and dinner, okay? I have only lunch and dinner, right? This is the way I eat, right? But I eat big meals while I'm doing that. That's why I also love fasting, because I get to eat big, fulfilling meals, and I'm full, and I'm not hungry for the next 5, 6, 7 hours, and then I feast again at night. Okay guys, so remember, this is for beginners if you're looking to start intermittent fasting. So I'm gonna go over it one more time. Start with a 12 to 16 hour fast. Work your way up to it, okay? Making you push that first meal, skipping breakfast, pushing that first meal later on in the day, okay? No snacking between your meals. And last one, drinking your water, coffee, or tea. This way it helps us support and blunt our hunger so we can go throughout our day. Okay guys, give me 1 second. Oh, it's actually 1:30. It's actually time for me to break my fast. Yep, haven't consumed any foods, just water and some black coffee, okay? So I'm actually gonna go break my fast right now. So yes, this concludes my video, right? If you liked it, make sure to hit me with a like. Make sure to subscribe if you don't already. If you wanna know when I post, make sure to tap that little bell, right? If you have any questions or concerns, any specific topics you guys want me to talk about, please leave them in the comments below, okay? If you know anyone that will benefit from my YouTube channel or my IG page on Instagram, right, at GC3Fitness, send them my way. I'm trying to help as many people as possible, all right guys? So as for now, I post a brand new video every single Monday, so I'm gonna go eat and break my fast. I'll catch you guys next time. Let's go.
Stuck, I see feet in the mud. You have been caught in the flood. While the water isn't parted, we run, we put you so